I'm bored and I'm boring. See, my friends, they're a lot more dangerous than I am. They're all doing crazy stuff while I'm being boring. You see, I didn't always know these guys. Before I knew them, I was a bit of a nerd, doing nerdy things, while they were throwing sticks through the spokes of their bikes and going flying everywhere. And when I was finally introduced to these fine gents, I was given a right schooling on being an arsehole. So here's the definitive education on being stupid 101. Kissing the ceiling. This is a newly discovered game of my mates where you find the nearest person, grab them, and try and make them touch the ceiling with their head. Always with that edge of danger if the ceiling's got a texture to it. Or how about you just put explosives in your shoes and see what happens? If you're lucky, it might make you fly. How about a game of saucepan roulette? All you need is a saucepan, a penny, and a variety of alcohol, preferably Jack Daniels. All you do is put the alcohol you want in the pan, flip the coin. If it's the side that you want, then you pass it on and the next person does the same thing. If they get the wrong side, they have to drink it. And don't forget the chunder bucket. If you do, you'll end up like George here, throwing up into a bucket, surrounded by people, all shouting at you, "The Gasher!" And they'll be surrounding you, doing something. What are they doing? They've whipped their nuts out. Oh, and don't forget midget amputee wrestling, where any kind of debate or argument is solved by getting on your knees, putting your arms behind your back, and wrestling without any of your limbs. Often leads to some kind of blood being spewed everywhere. Or how about blind man fuck run? Blind someone, or Brad. They run onto the field, followed by the crowds, who then try and make them faceplant. Now number one on the list of being a dangerous arsehole, making each other pass out. Make someone, maybe Brad again, hyperventilate for 8 seconds, and then hold their breath while someone compresses their chest. After a few seconds, they'll pass out. Great fun.
Now they did this to me, and I didn't think it worked, so I went about my evening having a great time. Little did I know it's all part of my imagination, and it did work. I came to on the floor, and they were all laughing at me. We've had quite a few unusual reactions when people pass out. Sam pissed himself. Jake Jenner famously said,
Snakes and ladders.
When they did it to me again, just as I came to, they all stood around me screaming. I had a panic attack for quite a while. They all found it very funny. And most scary of all, when Beth did it, her eyes rolled into the back of her head. She started dancing like a fool, started shaking and laughing. Pretty scary. Which is why I think my friends don't have normal brains. Instead of brains, they have a man jumping off a cliff into a pit of boobs with their dick out. So now I think about it. Screw you guys. I don't mind being boring. You're just idiots.